We're back. Bare Bones Broadcasting, Northwest Spalding talk show host. Hello? What? I don't use a time delay. I hope you heard that. Get out of town! Get out of town? When you talk show, I listened to talk show for years and called for years before I was ever a talk show host. And to me, that was better than anything I was involved with, when the truth. I've overheard some awesome talk show in my life. You don't hear it anymore. It's not like it was. Will you quit it? It's not like it was. I'm going to lean on my staff here, and it doesn't want to lean. Get over there. It isn't. Talk show at one time was very entertaining, very candid. And some people were very professional at candid. Man, there was a lot of Saturday Night Live wit there at one time. And the hosts were very good about getting there. They had the same disposition as Saturday Night Live. And you were allowed to do it. I don't remember much foul language, to tell you the truth. I don't know if you were allowed, permitted more foul language. I try not to use a few words, and some words I do use. Here's what I try to stay within the class of human communication. I can try. There's a lot of I know some lovely ladies that report on some of the most vulgar things in life in the newspaper. To me, those subjects should not be brought up in the presence of those females at all. My father would take me out and scold me for talking about that subject in front of that lady. Oh, would he ever? Whew. It certainly wouldn't happen at the dinner table. And I find that some of these women report on some of the most ghastly, stupid subjects for them. I don't know who. I'd make, these women are not hypocrites. They're nice ladies. They're very nice to me, and they have wit. And some of them have never been rude to me. Ever. I can say that. Some newspaper females I know, I am so sorry that I didn't live up to my existence. Because these ladies' manners are extremely challenging to live up. Want to bet. And I find it a priceless experience. I got to come across their path and rub wits with them. Like cats sitting on a curious fence. Man. Thank you. Our mind's eyes glance at each other, and we cast aspersion on the same position in watching living live, even in tone of voice, and sentiment in tone of voice. Exciting. Very exciting. And more angry, violent human beings need to talk to people like that before you strike. Because you say, this society, you're wrong. Well, I found the same with coppers. Then it makes you sick. Hey, violent man, I found the same thing with coppers. It makes you sick. Wonderful, decent people with the ability to kill you. Only they got a lot of other crafts and skills and abilities. That's for sure. Itch. Anyway, how do we get to talk about that? Actually, I like to get into the meaning of things. In most cases, it's baloney around here. And the meaning of providing cannabis for somebody, it doesn't mean you're a drug dealer. And you get the same disposition about yourself, and that you see the people you provide it for in the same light. Wrong. That's not your position with cannabis at all. And it's not what the state is saying okay to do. No, it isn't. Keep that well in mind, because so many of them have that in their head. And you're signed on with all this grower stuff and and they strut like drug dealers. Wrong. Wrong disposition. Wrong. That's not what this is about. No, it isn't. And it's a lovely thing what it is about. Cannabis, domestic cannabis use is lovely and can be very regulated. And the sneaky cannabis use causes more child use of it than domestic, out in the open cannabis use, where it belongs, with people very, very responsible. And the children are way too young to have it. They don't need it. In most cases, it's for joy, euphoria to fight. Well, they do that already. Now give them the atmosphere to do it in. This helps put the atmosphere for children to not use it and live there and don't need it. They're not jaded every day. They're not mocked. Why would they need cannabis? Got it? Keeps the right truth around. Big time. And confession. That's what the kids need to hear. They don't need to use cannabis. They need a lifestyle around them that refreshes them instead of jading them. And this can help with that. Yes, it can. Called humor and joy and glee from remembering the pricelessness of you and me.